Tottenham most insistent about signing La Liga star could submit attractive offer. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham are keen on signing the Barcelona midfielder Frenkie De Jong. The 27-year-old Dutch international midfielder has been linked with a move away from the Spanish club, and a report from Fichajes claims that Tottenham are most insistent about signing him. They could look to tempt the Spanish club with an attractive offer. Meanwhile, they will face competition from Manchester United as well. It will be interesting to see where the 27-year-old ends up. He has been linked with a move to the Premier League in the past as well. It is no secret that Tottenham need midfield reinforcements, and De Jong will help them control games better. He will add creativity, technical ability and flair to the side as well. He is one of the best midfielders in the Spanish league, and there is no doubt that he has the qualities to thrive in English football as well. Tottenham need more quality in the side in order to match up to the European elite, and players like De Jong could take them to another level. It will be interesting to see if Tottenham convince the player to join them. Barcelona are going through financial difficulties, and they could be tempted to sell the player if a lucrative proposal is presented. However, convincing the player of their ambitions could prove to be tricky. Tottenham must secure Champions League qualification in order to attract players of his calibre. The Dutch international midfielder will want to compete at the highest level, and it remains to be seen how the situation unfolds. Spurs are lacking in depth in the middle of the park, and the need to bring in replacements for Oliver Skipp and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. It will be interesting to see if they can convince the Barcelona star to join the club in the near future. Gary O'Neill has emphatically ruled out a January exit for Wolves star Matheus Cunha, but that apparently won't stop chairman Daniel Levy and technical director Johan Lange from testing the Molineux side's resolve. Levy is reportedly considering a new forward for Tottenham in the winter, and Cunha would be quite the statement capture. The £60 million Brazilian has been the Wolves' superstar player this season, bagging 7 goals and 3 assists in all competitions, with Cunha being deployed in a variety of roles as a second striker, centre-forward, winger and attacking midfield player. This has attracted interest from N17, with Football Transfers suggesting that Tottenham are preparing to open talks with Cunha's representatives. This signals their determination to seal a deal for the South American. Wolves will apparently fight tooth and nail to keep Cunha in the Midlands though, and are eager to hand him a brand new contract to ward off elite suitors. With Tottenham unwilling to offer Heung-min Son a long-term contract and the South Korean international not getting any younger, a move away from the club could be on the cards at some point in the near future. Manchester United are famous for their team of youngsters, branded the class of '92, who helped them win a number of titles. But in more recent years they have developed a reputation for signing players in the more advanced stages of their careers. Just look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Edinson Cavani, and most notably the re-signing of Cristiano Ronaldo. With Son turning 33 before the start of next season, he could follow this trend, and there is reportedly talk in Manchester United's camp that Son, who is out of contract next summer, is a viable target for the club. The Red Devils have signed a number of Spurs forwards in the past, including Teddy Sheringham and Dimitar Berbatov, and were linked with Kane for some time before he eventually made the move to Bayern Munich. A few years ago, many pundits would have been encouraging Son to leave Tottenham because he was too good for them, but now it is a different situation. Although he was the club's top scorer last season, whilst playing as a striker for much of the season due to Richarlison's injuries, he is having less of an impact this season. While Tottenham want Son to stay on another year, with younger talents like Mikey Moore and Wilson Odobert developing, he no longer looks like Tottenham's long-term option, so it will not be a surprise if Son is on the transfer list of a number of teams in the summer. Jonathan David has been linked to Tottenham of late, and his entourage are now listening to proposals from around Europe as the striker's contract winds down. One striker, who is heavily linked with a move to Tottenham all through the summer transfer window, will soon be on the market. Jonathan David, League One Star's representatives now speaking to clubs. This update comes from The Athletic, who say that Lille striker is expected to be on the move since his current deal runs out at the end of the season. The report claims that the Canadian international has an offer on the table from the French club, and while he has not communicated his final decision to his employers, he is expected to move on from Stade Pierre-Mauroy. It is revealed that David's representatives have already started speaking to interested parties, with Spurs being named as one of his admirers. The Athletic state that should the Lille star decide to leave as a free agent next summer, he will be one of the most sought-after free agents on the market. It is revealed that Jonathan is expected to have several options in the Premier League, with Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea and Aston Villa named to be fans of the player. David is also said to be on the radars of Juventus, Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid, while Bayern Munich's board member for sport Max Eberl is thought to retain a long-term fondness for the player. While Liam Delap was always seen as a promising talent at Manchester City, the striker has surprised everyone with how comfortable he has looked in the Premier League since his switch to Ipswich in the summer. It has been widely reported over recent weeks that Tottenham and several of the other Big Six clubs are now plotting a move for the 21-year-old. However, Brown believes that it is too early for Delap to be thinking about taking a step up to a top club, insisting that the youngster should be focused on playing regularly at the moment. The former Spurs scout suggested that the City Academy graduate will get plenty of opportunities to make a step up over the next few years. When asked about the speculation over Delap's future, Brown told Football Insider, "I think he's in the ideal situation at the moment. He's a very promising talent, and he's in the Ipswich team and playing regularly in the Premier League. So I wouldn't expect him to be looking to move on from that anytime soon." Yes, I'm sure these top clubs are having a look at him because he's very talented, only young, and he's homegrown, which always helps. He's very physical and not afraid to put himself about, and he's got an eye for goal too. But if he's going to Chelsea, he's not going to get regular game time. If he's going to Man City, he'll probably get even less. Before he makes that kind of move, he's got to prove he can score bags of goals at this level. There is no doubt that there will be a mad scramble for Liam Delap from the likes of Tottenham next summer, should Ipswich go down, as top-class number 9s are hard to find in modern football. A few clubs might look to steal a march on the competition and make Ipswich an offer they cannot refuse in January. Tottenham might well be one of those clubs, with Richarlison's injury situation necessitating another number 9 for Postecoglou's men. That's it for today's update. If you liked the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!